What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are back on Madden 25 here for our fourth episode of the off-season rebuild, as of course we've already done the Titans, the Browns, and the Giants, and now we have the Patriots, who currently hold the 4th overall pick in this upcoming draft and a bunch of cap space, and now a vacant head coaching spot. There's a lot to like about this Patriots job for any head coach that wants to step into this situation. So without further ado, let's talk about what the Patriots could do this offseason, who they might hire, and what we'll do with the 4th overall pick. Let's jump in, do this New England Patriots offseason rebuild and Madden 25. Before we get into today's video, make sure guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you're new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. So the Patriots end up going 4-13 on the season. Obviously not the season they wanted to have. They have Drake May as the future franchise quarterback, the 4th overall pick, and a ton of cap space. I believe they have the most cap space in the league this upcoming offseason. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into things. So we're going to be starting, of course, as usual, with the negotiation stage. And I guess we should also mention that the Patriots, of course, did fire Jared Mayo, whatever you want to say, but he is gone. One season and he's done. I don't really think I ever liked the hire to begin with, to be honest with you, but he is gone. And now there's a bunch of rumors and ramblings that Mike Vrabel will probably be the guy that replaces him, which I think makes a ton of sense. Vrabel was an incredible coach in Tennessee until things just went south there after they traded AJ Brown, of course, and yeah, they haven't recovered from that. But if they get Mike Vrabel and all this cap space, they can use that wisely. This team could be pretty good going forward. But let's go ahead and start here as usual with negotiation stage. And immediately kind of looking at all this, I don't really see a whole lot of guys I want to bring back, so we might just let all these guys walk. Cole Strange is a 5th-year option. I'll probably decline it, him being 27 years old already, and he's only a 76 overall. Jonathan Jones, I guess we can bring back as someone who's been here for a while. And I guess we kind of need someone in the building with Christian Gonzalez, so he will stick around. So he'll be the only guy we keep. Everybody else we're just going to let walk. And then, of course, Cole Strange, we're going to have him on he'll be under contract for another year. But we were just not accepting his 5th-year option. We'll see how he plays and how much he develops next season, and maybe we'll resign him then. But we haven't done this yet. We'll take a look at the lineup and see what we're ultimately working with here. So Drake May, star dev, 76 overall. You have Demario Douglas, Kendrick Bourne, Hunter Henry. So obviously the main thing the Patriots need to do is get Drake May, an offensive line, and a wide receiver 1. There's a bunch of rumors about them getting T. Higgins. Unfortunately, T. Higgins is never in free agency in Madden 25. He's just never there, which really sucks. And I already did a T. Higgins Patriots rebuild a while back as well. So the odds of us getting T. Higgins probably won't happen, although I could definitely see that happening in real life. Maybe he stays a Bengal. We'll see. But wide receiver 1 is definitely on the top of the wish list. Thankfully for them, they have the 4th overall pick, which means they could get Tetro McMillan out of Arizona. That dude's a stud, and I think he's going to be really good. So, yeah, at least they have that going for them. But I guess we also have Jones, Burrow Peppers, Tavai. Probably saying that wrong. And then, yeah, so there's definitely some things we need to address on the defense side of the ball as well. So without further ado, let's go use this cap space that we currently hold and see if we can acquire a couple good free agents through free agency, shall we? We've made 5 offers here in free agency to start things off, and it's actually a pretty interesting class. There's some decent players here, but we don't really need safeties, which is why we're not going after Javon Holland. But one player I've never really seen here before is Asante Samuel. I believe he got hurt for the Chargers this year and hasn't played much at all, and I think he's out for the season potentially. But if we can get him opposite of Christian Gonzalez, that would solve our cornerback room just like that. So yeah, definitely I'm all in on Asante Samuel. James Daniels, we got David Andrews, who we'll just be bringing back. Jedrick Willis as depth for the tackle spot. I do want to still draft a tackle though, and then Landon Roberts as a veteran middle linebacker. So we're going to submit these offers and see if we get them, and hopefully we are able to land all 5, and we do in fact get all 5 using our cap space, which is nice. Let's take one last look at what we got, because again, we have so much cap space. Let's make sure we're using it wisely. Let's see if there's any other players that might be worth signing in free agency. I didn't sign a wide receiver because the best wide receiver there was DeAndre Hopkins, which would have been fine. So James Daniels is hurt. We have Iwanu, and then now Jedrick Willis and Cole Strange. So obviously Andrews will be back and James Daniels will be back. So they'll be our offensive line is low-key kind of built enough that I'm okay with it, but I definitely would still like to draft a tackle, potentially to start at one of the spots. But yeah, we didn't sign wide receiver because the best one was DeAndre Hopkins, and I think we're going to draft him at number 4. We got a middle linebacker in Landon Roberts. We do have Bentley injured, so he'll be back soon. We have Asante Samuel now, so I like that a lot. Could use another pass rusher low-key, so let's see if we can get one in here. There was like Baron Browning in free agency, which I'd be all over if we could get him, but I don't know if he's still going to be here. So let's take a look to see if he is in fact still here. Chase Young was also, yeah, so Baron Browning signed with the Texans. If Chase Young is still here, I might go after him. So let's see if he's still available. Chase Young, has he signed? He might have. So Chase Young has not signed. He's actually interested in coming here. So we're going to sign Chase Young, and we're going to move him to linebacker. That way he could, well, we may not be able to get him, but that would be kind of a nice, buy low guy. Maybe we can bring him in and he'll make a massive impact. And does he sign with us? He does. So we do get Chase Young. So now he'll start a linebacker. So obviously he wants the second overall pick for the Commanders back then, or I guess they're the Washington football team at the time. But we're going to go ahead and move him to probably left outside linebacker, and then we will go into the draft with our 4th overall selection. So before we head to this draft, I do want to see if we actually have the 4th overall pick or if it's going to be different here in Madden, because I noticed yesterday, so we had the 5th overall pick. So I think there's like a bunch of teams tied with each other, which is why we have the 5th overall instead of the 4th overall. Madden has yet to update it where you can start from wildcard weekend. You can still only start from week 16. It's 1 pick difference. Is it annoying? Yes, but I'll just deal with it. Not much I can really do about it. There's not like an override feature, unfortunately, for draft picks. So we'll just jump in. I think the guy we're going to want is going to be there regardless at number 5 overall, but I guess I could be wrong. If he gets drafted, then, well, that sucks. So let's see who goes. So the Titans have been taking Shador Sanders lately, and they continue to do that. So he'll be a Titan. Let's see who the Browns take. They took Abdul Carter as a pass rusher. Okay. Giants, this one will be interesting. They're going to take another pass rusher. So Cam Ward is still on the board. The Raiders, I think, should jump all over that if I had to guess, but I don't know if they would. And they did take Cam Ward, it looks like. So who we want is available. I know Travis Hunter hasn't been taken yet, and if he falls to you, number 4 you're the Patriots, I definitely think you take him. But I had him in yesterday's video, so we're not going to take him today. Instead, we're going to take Terrell McMillan out of Arizona. I think he's the perfect weapon to pair with. Honestly, pair with Drake May going forward. He would be exactly what you're looking for. So yes, while we could draft Travis Hunter in this scenario, just because I had him in yesterday's video in the Giants one, I'm not going to do it again. So Terrell McMillan will be the pick here, and I think he would be a bomb pick for the Patriots. I really like that one a lot. They also could go tackle and like Will Campbell or something like that. That could make sense too. But if you strike out on T. Higgins and whoever else will be in free agency, I do love the idea of the Patriots jumping all over the idea of taking Terrell McMillan. But let's go see what we can get. I think offensive line would definitely be a good pick here if we can get that to go through. But Ashton Jeanty, low-key, is interesting too, because Ramondre Stevenson, Antonio Gibson is not really the backfield we want going forward. And I got to take him. I don't get Ashton Jeanty that often, but if he falls to you in round 2 and you're New England, let's jump on it. Let's get ourselves a running back to pair with Drake May, an explosive back, number 15 in true value, drafting at 37. So Ashton Jeanty, round 2, jumped all over that. Does he fall that far? I don't know, but I do think the Patriots should probably invest in a running back. I think Ramondre Stevenson is that great of a back going forward, and obviously Antonio Gibson isn't either. But now we need to finally address our O-line if we can, hopefully. So let's see if we have anybody. So may not have a great option. We could take another wide receiver, but don't really want to do that. So yeah, there's no... So not draft, or okay, so we do have tackles down the board with Anthony Belton out of NC State or Cornelius out of Oregon. I definitely think we need to walk away with one because like the Patriots offensive line needs help. So we're going to take Anthony Belton here at left tackle. He'll be the pick. Not a great one, only normal dev. So did we sell? We might have. We might have sold that 3rd round pick. I forced a tackle, and that's what I get for doing that. So I'm going to let my AI GM take care of the rest. Regret that 3rd round pick, but love the idea of what we brought in on the offense. Thankfully, we have a starting offensive line, but definitely needs more work going forward. And I forced a pick there. It did not work out in our way at all. So that sucks, but what can you do? Let's go take a look at the lineup for season 1 with Drake May under center. So let's jump in and take a look at the lineup for year 1. So here's what we got going on. So McMillan's an 80 overall starting at wide receiver 1, which makes sense. Offensive line looks solid, but again, it definitely could use some upgrades going forward. But for now, I don't think it's the worst scenario at all. Hunter Henry still our tight end. We got Stowers, it looks like, in one of the later rounds. Mario Douglas, you have Keyshawn Butte, Kendrick Bourne, Jalen Polk's down here somewhere. But McMillan obviously is going to be our wide receiver 1. Now, Ashton Jeanty is going to start immediately. So that is not going to be an issue for me. So Jeanty will be our starting running back this season. Drake May, of course, is quarterback. Milton backing him up, who is a very fun player. Defensively, we got Jabril Peppers. We got Tavai, Roberts, Bentley, Chase Young, Duggar, Asante Samuel. Still can't believe we got him. Christian Gonzalez, Jonathan Jones, and then also... What's this guy's first name? Marcus Jones. Okay, I couldn't remember the first name of that corner, but we got it now. All right, well, we're going to simulate season number 2. Or, sorry, this is season 1. We just had our first offseason, of course, starting the offseason. So let's simulate season 1. Let's see how things go. Obviously, coming off a 4-13 season, we're very much hoping that things go a lot better this year. I think they will. Hopefully, that's what works out in our favor, and we maybe have a sneaky good season. So at the end of year 1 already, I'm feeling good about how things went. Went 9-8. Probably didn't get the obviously first round bye, but we barely missed the playoffs. 9-8 sometimes sneaks you in, but it looks like the Steelers had the tiebreaker over us. But man, that would have been awesome to have gotten into the playoffs in year 1 with Drake May. Or I guess it would have been his second season still. But yeah, overall, still feeling pretty good about going 9-8. So offensively, 19th in the NFL, which is solid. Could be better, obviously. Defensively, we were 19th as well. So you had 26-15 from Drake May. Ashton Jeanty, 13 touchdowns, 1,052 yards. Kendrick Bourne, 1,200 yards. So Kendrick Bourne being the wide receiver 1 was not on my bingo card, but McMillan had 7 touchdowns and 855 yards. Defensively, sacks-wise, you had 8.5 from Chase Young, so immediately signing him in free agency, making an impact, which is nice. 5 from Barrymore, 3 from Devon, and then 3 from Keon White. 4 receptions from Samuel, another free agency addition. So it looks like our free agency additions helped out a ton, which is awesome. But we should still have a ton of money going forward, so let's continue to build this team up. But the fact that we just went 9-8 brings me confidence that we might make the playoffs next year. Now, lately, especially in the last 3 rebuilds, we've had like a interesting first season, and then like just when I think we might make the playoffs the very next season, we go like 3-14 again or whatever. So kind of hoping we can avoid that this time. So we'll see if we can do that. But let's get straight into, so the Eagles beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl, Battle of the Birds. And let's get in the resigning stage and let's get to work. So only 7 players we have to worry about. So let's see who those 7 players are. I know one of them will be Cole Strange. Chris Gonzalez, which an obvious accepting on the 5th-year option. Marcus Jones, which at 27 years old, I'll probably keep him around. Doesn't look like he'll cost too much to keep around. Never can have enough depth at corner, obviously. Juwan Bentley, 30 years old. Probably bring him back too. Keep him around as a starter. And Landon Roberts regressed like crazy, so he'll just be depth. Cole Strange, I will resign. So let's see if we can get him on like a decent little contract. Let's see. And he will stick around. So that's good. And then that is kind of going to be the rest, which we just let walk, obviously. And we'll see if there's any obvious players we can cut to free up some money as well, because that gives us $50 million in cap space to work with. And we'll kind of see what's in free agency, and we'll see what our options are as far as maybe cutting anybody if that is available to us. So let's see. So we have Devon, $8.5 million, 8 from Kyle Duggar. So nothing like sticking out too much, I guess. But if we need to free up some little bit of money, like if we cut these 4 guys right here, which would all be starters for us, obviously, but that would give us a chunk of money to work with. So might look into it. But let's see what's in free agency first. And also, let's see if anybody, you know, what development traits are looking like. Is McMillan a superstar? Is Jeanty a superstar X Factor? I don't know. So Jeanty is a superstar, which is nice. Only thing on offense that's a superstar. McMillan's only a star, which I'm a little disappointed by, but still our wide receiver 1 going forward. Offensive line is still intact, which is good. Defensively, Landon Roberts still star dev, but again, we definitely need a starter over him. But Chase Young went to superstar, which is awesome. So yeah, we pretty much have a starter at every position. So to me, it's just about what luxury can we buy in free agency and in the draft. So we have that luxury. We can also cut some players away if we need to. So we'll go see who's available in free agency to spend on. So we are, in fact, going to cut a couple players here. So I'll show you who we're going to go ahead and cut right now. So we are going to cut one of our safeties. So Kyle Duggar is going to have to go, it looks like. So Kyle Duggar will be released. And you'll see why in just a second. So we're going to free up $8 million in cap space by cutting Kyle Duggar. And then we're also going to go ahead and cut... we won't cut Devon. We won't cut Devon yet. Kendrick Bourne I'll probably cut, though. He just had a really good season with us, which is why this is kind of counterintuitive. But... he's going to continue to regress, and we could still sign another wide receiver or draft another one. So I'm not too worried about it. So this is what we got going on. Micah Parsons is here, which is interesting. But Kirby Joseph is interested in coming to our team where his number 1 offer. So I guess I'm banking on getting him. We could also get Carrington with Britt. But we are good at corners, and we have a Doff away. So now that we cut our corner, we definitely, cut a wide receiver. We definitely could use a replacement there. And Sky Moore is interesting. You do have Tony McCole Hardman as well, Tyler Lockett. But the other guy I wanted to go for, because we clearly need, an upgrade there, is going to be Ivan Pace, who currently is on the Vikings. But if we can get him to sign, that'd be great to kind of replace, obviously, Landon Roberts regressing. So it looks like we'll be able to get him. And last but not least, I'm going to go for a wide receiver. So Christian Watson's interesting, but Sky Moore has the most interest in coming to New England. So we're going to go ahead and get him. Also, we could just let Keyshawn Butte or one of our other wide receivers, step into that role too. That wouldn't be the worst thing either. So that will be our offers. So Sky Moore, Ivan Pace, Odafe, and Kirby Joseph. Hopefully we can get all of them to sign, especially Kirby Joseph. Of course, we don't get Kirby Joseph after I cut our safety and we don't get Kirby Joseph. That's hilarious, actually. I deserve that. So that's what you get for thinking you're going to get somebody that didn't work out. But Kirby Joseph would have been awesome. And now we're left with Reed Blankenship, or then Kyle Duggar's now here because obviously we cut him. We have Kobe Bryant here. It looks like strong safety will be an early pick for us, which is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and sign a starter just in case. We'll go Kobe Bryant here to give us a starter there. Actually, we actually have a starter behind him already, so we don't even need to sign one. All right, so is there anything else we can get in free agency? I think we're good. Tackle wasn't here. Like Rasheed Walkerson, I've been signing every video, so I don't really want to do that again. But yeah, there's no good tackles here. There's Taylor Moton I've gotten a couple times already too. So probably won't worry about anything. So I guess we'll just settle on Ivan Pace, hopefully. Hopefully he signs. That'd be great. And he does. So we get Ivan Pace, Odafe, and Sky Moore. So we missed out on Kirby Joseph, which would have been an impact player on our defense. Looks like we'll just have to draft it instead. Really disappointed. Honestly, really disappointed. But Kirby Joseph was interested. We were someone offer. I thought we were going to land him. We didn't. We miss out. We strike out. It is what it is. But like I said, what we can do is jump in the draft and replace him there, or replace whatever is available to us. So let's see what we can get at 9 and 8. Jumping in here, we'll be picking at number 18. So we're like middle of the pack, obviously, for going 9 and 8. So Nico's going to go to the Giants, who I had him in yesterday's video, which is interesting. Jackson Arnold, Spencer Fanu. All right, so what do we got here? So Caleb Downs already went. That's kind of who I was hoping would fall to me, but definitely did not. So we have Dante Moore, which we're not driving to quarterback, obviously. You have a pass rusher, which we just signed Odafe, so definitely don't need to do that. Definitely don't need a running back. Tight end is interesting, but probably won't go that route. Lenore Sellers, Jordan Hall, who is a beast. But we did just get Ivan Pace. I've had Jordan Hall in the video. Lambert out of Auburn. Wilkinson, Dansby. So Will Dansby is probably going to be the pick out of Texas A&M. We need a strong safety to replace Kyle Duggar. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. So number 8 true value, draft him 18. Only normal dev, which is a little disappointing, but still going to be a starter there probably regardless. So first round pick may not have worked out in our favor, but what can you do? So now we go to second round and we'll see what's available to us here. So in the second round, you're going to have Craig Beal, Lenore Sellers, Jabari Lewis, Kevin out of NC State. Then we have another strong safety, which won't double down on. Wide receiver. Could take an offensive lineman, Greg Davison, because obviously we definitely are going to need O-line for the future. And he looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and take Greg Davison here in round 2. That's going to give us Hindev, left guard, which is great. So that will be awesome to have him going forward. We'll make one last pick in round 3. Honestly, it may not be a terrible idea to trade this pick away to get an upgrade somewhere. Not exactly what position I'm looking for, but I really want to find ourselves in the playoffs next season. But there's a couple wide receivers maybe we can look at. Villanova. Nope. No, thank you. Eddie Betts doesn't look good enough for me. Whitlock. We have Britton Bonds. We have Don Alexander, Michigan State, who I think I drafted in a video already. Marco Starks out of Louisville. Maybe we draft a tight end going forward because obviously Hunter Henry won't be here forever. It actually looks pretty decent. So we'll go ahead and take Marco Starks here in round 3 to be maybe the tight end of the future behind Hunter Henry. And looks like it ended up being a good pick. So that's fine. We'll leave it at that. Let the assistant GM take care of the rest, and we'll look at the lineup going into year number 2, and hoping we can finally make the playoffs in the second season of the series, because we have not been able to do that just yet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup for year number 2 of this team. So we have Drake May. Davis ended up being a really good pick, so he's going to be a really good starter going forward no matter where we play him, which is nice. McMillan, DeMario Douglas, and Sky Moore is our wide receiver room. Starks is going to be the tight end 2 behind Hunter Henry. Jeanty, of course, is still going to be a focal point of our offense. Defensively, you got Jabril Peppers, and then Dansby is not even a starter, so Mapu will be the starter there. So Chase Young is actually listed as... Okay, so we need to change that. So this does not... Now, I want Chase Young being part of the starting core. Like, I don't want him behind... I get Odafe. So we're going to move Odafe maybe to the left, I guess? I don't know. Sometimes this is weird. So move Odafe to the left side, and hopefully that'll put Chase Young back in, because obviously I want Chase Young and Odafe to be the 2 that go after the quarterback. And that should work out, hopefully. And is he back in? No, that screwed it up again. Okay, well, I'll fix that in just a second. But overall, we're going to go ahead and simulate this second season and hope that this team makes the playoffs somehow. 9 and 8 last year, so as long as we can win one more game, I think we'll find ourselves in the postseason. So at the end of this second season, we finally break the curse from the last 3 videos. We actually make the playoffs in year 2. So no like 3 and 14 or 4 and 13 season all of a sudden. We actually made it. Now we get the liberty to play the Ravens in round 1, but we went 10 and 7, beat the Bills in week 18 to get our 10th win, feels good. So let's go take a look at the player stats. He had offensively 23rd in the NFL, and I have not changed the playbooks at all, so Patriots playbook must be decent enough. And defensively, you're 4th in the NFL. So you had 32 and 12 from Drake May, continuing to progress and develop. 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns from JT. 400 on the yard, 400 on the ground from Drake May, and a rushing touchdown on top of that. McMillan was our leading receiver with 8 touchdowns. Hunter Henry had 13 touchdowns. Douglas had 7. Our rookie tight end didn't involve too much just yet, but he probably will going forward. Defensively, sacks-wise, he had 7.5 from Adofwe, 5 from Keon White, 5 from Barrymore, and only 3.5 from Chase Young this year. 4 interceptions from Gonzalez, 2 from Jalan. I don't know how to say this guy's name. I probably butchered it twice already. Mapu with 2, and then 1 from Ivan Pace and 1 from Marcus Jones. So let's jump in. Going up against the Baltimore Ravens, and well, we'll see if we can win a playoff game with Drake May. His first playoff game starting will be, be interesting how this goes. So on the road in Baltimore, Drake May, first experience in the playoffs. Defense gets a stop to start things off, and we will not score. It looked like we were about to, but now they'll be up 7-0, but we will respond with a field goal. I don't know if field goals are going to be good enough in this one, Drake May. We need touchdowns. All right, we get the ball at a half, and we finally put up a touchdown. Now, defense has been playing great. They held the Ravens to only 3 there, 17-10. Now it's 17-17 with 1:52 left in the clock. And you're telling me all we need to do is get in field goal range and we can maybe beat the Ravens here? Ah, man, we gotta take this chance. So let's feed Ash and Jinty on a slip screen to start this drive and see if we can get some positive yardage. And it looks like it will be there, and it does. Ooh, nice block. Holy moly, that was a nice block. So we get 9 yards on that one. We are in no rush either. There's plenty of time here. All we need to do is get in field goal range. Oh gosh, that's gonna be blown up. Roquan Smith with a nice. I mean, this is, well, I would say 4-down territory, but it probably shouldn't be because obviously if we punt the ball back to the Ravens, or if we, yeah. So I'm looking for Sky Moore on this zig route. I think that'll, yeah, it's there for the first down. And can we get upfield? No, we're going to get out of bounds though, which is fine. We stopped the clock with all 3 of our timeouts. We moved the sticks. That was the most important part on that play right there because we got stuffed with Jinty in the previous possession. I'm going to run it again though. Let's see if we can actually get some positive yards this time. All right, so this is going to be positive yardage, but not by much. We're going to go no huddle again, and we're going to see if we can get some positive yards here. So we have RB, and we'll get to Sky Moore again. He's going to get upfield. We'll call our first time out. So they brought some pressure there, able to get rid of the ball quickly, thankfully, or it looked like they brought some pressure anyway. Just maybe we didn't have the right protection. I don't know. But I'm going to keep this ball on the ground again because we are in field goal range, and we either want the Ravens to, use their timeouts or we just want to gain positive yards here. And that will be oh my goodness, what a spin. And that is going to be close to field goal range. And now the Ravens will call their first timeout. So yeah, let's make them burn their timeout so they can't obviously, freeze us or whatever. I forget. Why am I forgetting what it's called? I don't know. But let's see. Can we get a block? And we will. Can we stay in bounds? Yes, we can. Ravens will call. No, they don't actually. So they don't call their second timeout. A little surprised by that. So they want to keep their timeout. So we'll call our second timeout, I guess. And running has been working so far. Do we just continue to run the ball? I think we do. 2nd and 2, or do we catch them off guard with the throw? Ooh, that would be interesting. Maybe we do. Maybe we move the chains here with a first down throw. We'll have Hunter Henry, so we'll just possession that one. Do they call a timeout? They do not. So they're not going to call their timeout. So we're going to take this to a field goal then, and we're going to call a timeout, and hopefully you can hit the game-winning field goal with like 2 seconds on the clock. Now the Ravens will obviously try to freeze us here with a timeout. Ice us. Ice us is the word. I don't know why I couldn't think of ice for a second. All right. So we'll call our last timeout with 3 seconds, and we'll go for the field goal win. Hopefully, icing doesn't hurt us too much. There's the timeout from the Ravens, which I expected to happen. I mean, we're pretty close. I don't even know who our kicker is. Is it still Joey Sly? I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to hopefully knock this down regardless. So, oh, wow. The controller's vibrating like crazy. I think I missed this a little bit. This should go in, though. Yeah, so we're going to move on. Beat the Ravens in the wild card round on a game-winning field goal. We're moving on to the next round. Beautiful stuff. So after beating the Baltimore Ravens, we get to go play our division foe, the Buffalo Bills. We just had a very high scoring affair against them in week 18. Our defense played great last round. We're going to need that again here. So let's see if we can get that to happen once again. To start with the football, scoring on our first drive would be phenomenal. And we do just that. It's 7-0. The defense can't get a stop. But now we get a stop on the second possession. We need to score here. We don't. It's 7-7 in the second half. And the Bills will finally take the lead here. 47 seconds left on the clock. I love the idea of jumping in here and seeing if we can go get this game on under our belt or go score a touchdown and really put us in position here to make it to the AFC Championship. Because I think with how good our defense is, wow, that was not a good run at all. With how good our defense is, I do think we could actually win it all this year, which is crazy to say, but I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility right now. I really don't. So, oh gosh, we're going to get sacked here. Ooh, Drake May is actually kind of quick. I got to throw this away though. Yeah, get rid of that. 3rd and 10. Did not like, I was looking for the zig route, was not open. So now we need a first down. I don't really want to punt it to, obviously punt it to the Bills here. That would probably be the game if we had to, but oh gosh. Oh god, we're going to scramble for this. I could try to throw this to B, but I just want to get the first down instead. I'm going to get greedy here, and we will get out of bounds to get upfield. 42 rush yards from Drake May. Fairly quick, man. So we're going to be in the 4th quarter now, and now we're going to go back to feeding Ashton Jeanty because, you know, worked against the Ravens, but first run did not go well using him, but he's still going to be... Ooh, McMillan on a go. I have not used him yet. Oh, boy. If they leave him... He is there. Please, McMillan. That's going to be a touchdown, I think. McMillan, touchdown. Let's go. So we're going to take the lead here. 14-10, as long as we make the extra point, and we get a stop defense as well. Can our... See... No, it's going to be a lead for them. 14-17. I thought about jumping in there to go take the lead even further, but I didn't. We're going to run this before the 2-minute warning and see if we can gain some positive yards. We will, and we will get 6 yards or so. So that's nice. 7 yards takes us to the 2-minute warning. So we need a touchdown. Okay, I guess we can tie it up technically with a field goal, but I would prefer to, you know, just win this in a walk-off way or touchdown. I guess it's not necessarily walk-off, just score. That's all I'm looking for here. So... do I like anything here? We'll go mesh spot. And we'll see if McMillan draws a one-on-one matchup. No. I'm going to get sacked. Okay, so I definitely had a first down. That is my fault. Not a good play by me at all. But we will get this first down if it's the last thing I do. I mean, it's 4-down territory at this point. So, but we'll have McMillan on a crosser. So we'll probably just take that. And he will be flagged. Or is that a holding on us? Because that's brutal if that's a holding call. It is holding. Wow, that's brutal, dude. We needed that first down, and we get a 3rd and 17 instead of a 4th and 1. Not great. Not great at all. So we will go back to the play that just scores the touchdown, and we'll see if we can get Hunter Henry or McMillan on a one-on-one chance. So we will have Hunter Henry. If I can get rid of this ball, he will catch it, and we'll move the chains. Almost got sacked there. W. That worked out. All right, so let's... continue to move this ball, and we're going to have a scramble opportunity again. So let's just keep running the ball, get out of bounds. Minute 7 left in the clock. I keep scrambling to the right to get some more time under our belt, and now we have a minute 7 left in the clock. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So we do have all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time here. I'm going to go to Ashton Jeanty underneath. Let's just get some yards here, get a first down. Nice. Let's go no huddle here. Let's keep the clock moving. Don't want to take a timeout yet. I definitely think we could burn some more clock here. So maybe we'll just do the same thing. Ooh, that could have been picked by 91, low-key. We'll call our second timeout, but gain positive yards there. And now we need a first down. Or I guess we need a touchdown. I mean, any of them would work for me. So our Mario Douglas underneath is probably the route I'll be looking at the most here. He will be there for... No, he's not. That was a good play by the linebacker. That was not good by me. All right. Tight end attack. We'll have Starks underneath or Hunter Henry in the middle or McMillan on the outside. See, they're bringing the blitz. I'm going McMillan. McMillan, please. He does. Let's go. They brought the blitz. I saw a one-on-one matchup. He comes down with it. Now we got to make sure that this does not... have them go tie it up. So they do have 3 timeouts. 21-17. Or wait, I guess we... Oh yeah, they can't tie it with a field goal. Never mind. I forgot. We have the extra point. So that was beautiful. McMillan with 2 crazy touchdowns. Josh Allen's going to go try to get them in position. But that's going to be all she wrote, I think. And we're moving on to the AFC Championship. So McMillan with 2 beautiful touchdowns. That one we just threw. I saw the pressure coming. Dude, I have to see that again. That was beautiful. Honestly, that felt so... good to make happen. So 4th quarter, dude, they brought that pressure. Like that guy, number 9, was a free runner. So I saw that. I'm like, screw it. Let's just throw it down to McMillan. And he makes a beautiful play on the ball. We're moving on to the AFC Championship. It is now the team that the Patriots beat in week 1 in the regular season this season. It is the Bengals. So the only powerhouse AFC team we're missing is the Chiefs. We haven't had to deal with them this time. But Joe Burrow and the Bengals, obviously... Tough offense. Defense has been playing great thus far, though, and they will only they'll allow a field goal the first possession, which we'll take. 7-3. This time, the Bengals will get a touchdown on the board, but our offense has been moving 14-10. So, and it's almost awesome as well that we haven't even changed the playbook in this video. Lately, I've had to change the playbook because the offense just can't do anything, but we're going to have 28-18, and that's going to be it. We're moving on to the Super Bowl. We beat the Bengals without me having to jump in at all, which is awesome. We're in the Super Bowl in year 2 with Drake May. Let's freaking go, dude. So let's go see who we'll be dealing with in the Super Bowl. Please be someone different than the Eagles, dude. They are there every freaking time, but we'll see who's there. Guess who makes another appearance in this series? Yeah, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. Dude, they're always freaking here. But hey, this is a Super Bowl rematch from years ago when Nick Foles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So let's get some redemption, hopefully anyway. So let's see if we can come out here and beat the Eagles. They will go up 3-0, but oh, we're down 10-0. We threw an interception or something. All right, can we go score on this drive? We do. 7-10, and defense can get a stop. So minute 15 left in the clock. We need a touchdown to put us back in this game. But man, why do the Eagles have to be the team we deal with every time here? Pretty annoying, man. Madden, give me a new team to deal with in the freaking Super Bowl. It's always a freaking Eagles here every time. Like, it's like never fails. I'm just gonna say, hey, McMillan's down there somewhere, and he's not gonna make a play on the ball. 2nd and 10. A minute 9. Don't mind taking a shot there. Didn't work out though. All good. We'll move on to the next one. So I'm gonna go to my best friend, which is tight end attack. I love this play a ton. Usually the outside receiver is open or the tight end underneath is open. It never usually fails, but they're actually going to have Hunter Henry covered. So I'm just going to scramble this, and I think that's the first down it is. Only our first rush attempt of the game. Yo, we need more. We need more attempts out of Drake May. You can move the ball with your legs. So let's continue. Oh, it looks like our tight end, by the way. I just noticed this, which is funny to notice it just now, but there he is. Hunter. What the hell was that? That was as wide open as possible, and Drake May just sailed it. I don't know what the hell happened there. But our rookie tight end we drafted, by the way, is Superstar, which is cool. I just noticed that, which we're going to go to him right now because we need to get rid of the ball, and we will get a first down. Did we get out of bounds too? I think we did. Drake May only has 23 yards, bro. I just noticed that. He has 23 yards today. That's insane. What the hell have we been doing? How did we even score? I guess we've been hanging off to Gene T, I guess. I don't know, but I don't even know why we're doing play action here, but we are. Actually, might have Hunter Henry here for a touchdown. This might be... He's going to catch it, and we're going to be inside the 7-yard line. So that is beautiful, and now we have the opportunity to go score. So Hunter Henry with an amazing, amazing catch. Better throw by Drake May, too. Can't forget that. But let's see if we can get this in the end zone. We'll have our... I got hit as I threw it. Damn. Okay, that was scary. Now, actually, low-key, it may not be a terrible idea. Well, as I said that, we clicked the wrong play. But I was about to say, it might not be a terrible idea to just run the ball here. But I went 5 wide instead, and we'll have McMillan for a touchdown, I think, and he gets in. So, might have left the Eagles with too much time, if I had to guess. And no, they don't get anything. Can we score here? Yes, we can. 21-17. Defense get a stop for us, and it's going to be 21-20. So, they actually don't tie it. So, all we need to do now is burn this clock. And who do we have? We have Ashin Jinty. So as long as our O-line can give us some good blocking, we can get this clock iced away. So one thing we need to do though is put on true clock, because obviously without that, you can't burn the clock like we want to. So we're going to stretch this again. Stretches have been working, so let's continue it. So stretch this again, and it's there again. Another first down will happen, and that'll be another clock, or, you know, moving of the clock still. We'll stretch it to the other side now. I love these stretch plays. They've been working. As I say that, it's going to get like absolutely clobbered. So instead, we're going to go inside. So let's go inside. Blocking is, it was all right. Could have been better, but 4-yard gain nonetheless. Should take us to the 2-minute warning. I won't bring in read option because I always click it wrong. Madden used to be, they changed the button, dude. I hate how they changed it. But now the Eagles will have to start burning their timeouts, and we have only 6 yards to go for another first down. So we're going to go wide zone again, because if nothing else, we can cut this to the inside. I think we can get some positive yardage here. It's there. We're going to cut it to the inside. First down and more. Let's go. First time out by the Philadelphia Eagles. One more first down should end this game. And we're going to win the Super Bowl 21-20 as long as we continue to hold on to this ball and burn this clock. So let's go inside zone this time. They do. Okay, so JT continues to get us positive yards. Okay, 8-yard or only 2-yard gain there. I'm going outside or wide zone. Dude, it's been working. And let's just continue it. So Do I want to scramble to the left side or the right side? I'm going to go left side. Okay, so we have to cut this inside, and inside is there. No way we just fumbled. You got to be kidding me. No freaking way that just happened, dude. Wow, that is brutal. That is a brutal way to potentially lose this game. Incomplete by Jalen Hurts. Defense, we need you big time. Dallas Goedert's going to get a 13-yard first down. No way we're about to lose like that. They're going to burn the clock now, dude. They're actually going to burn the clock. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, this is brutal, dude. How the hell did that just happen? I'd almost prefer them to just score. Dude, that's actually insane. Okay, well, they're obviously going to just... Wow, they actually threw the ball there. Stoppage of the clock, 3rd and 7. Why are they throwing the ball? I actually don't understand that at all. They're going to leave us with 19 seconds? No way we just fumbled, bro. Absolutely. GT, what are we doing, dude? Okay, so yeah, they're going to run the ball, and can I just blow him up? Dude, I'm about to say, let's just keep him upright. They're going to call their last timeout. Eagles are going to kick a field goal. Now, they're going to leave us with some time, unless we can block this somehow, which would be crazy if we were able to do that, but don't know if I'll be able to time this correctly. Ooh, no, it's not going to happen. Okay, so they will leave us with a bit of time here, 21-23, so maybe we can make some miracle happen. Doubt it, but you never know. So let's make sure we get this ball with whatever time's left. But, dude, what a brutal way. That will be a touchback, so we'll leave it as a touchback. What a brutal way, man, to lose the game. We had that. We literally had... We had the win, bro. We had the win, and GT fumbles, bro. Out of all things he could possibly have done right there, he actually fumbled the ball. We're gonna get sacked, incomplete. Okay, so thankfully we got rid of the ball somehow. John Parker Romo is our kicker, and we need to get in field goal range somehow. So we are gonna go shot, save clock, and we're gonna go RB on a go. Sky Moore is gonna have to be the hero today. Or if they give us a pass interference, that'd be good too. But I feel like the odds of us getting that are going to be very slim. But we're going to have to throw this down here. Give me a pass interference. Give me a pass interference. Give me a pass interference. I can't go on after that, dude. I can't believe GT fumbled, dude. I cannot believe that just happened. Well, boys, that is the way this one is going to end, because that is just absolutely heartbreaking. Patriots, you have a bright future. GT sold us there, man. We had a Super Bowl win in our grasp, and yeah, that's unfortunate. But hope you guys enjoy the video regardless. I'll see y'all in the next one. I think tomorrow will be... Who's number 5? I forget who has the 5th pick, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.